What's going on, guys? I appreciate all of you that are hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those of you checking in, catching out the replay, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on all notifications. So, about 14 days, you can take part in these live chats right along with us. So, I was going to wear Neo. Neo got bumped again. I was in the mood for Black Rose. Ended up going with Zaharoff signature Halfeti Black Rose. It's just magical. I was in the mood for something spicy. This was the first thing that caught my eye. I said, ooh, why not Black Rose? So I have 5 sprays around the neck. Magical. Anybody that smells it, I'm sure you understand. So that's what I'm rocking today. For those of you on your way in, I see we're getting a few people pretty quickly. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. If you don't mind, it does help. So no specific topic today. I could have went with doing some more decants. There's a couple fragrances I could have unboxed, but I figured let's just chat. You know, I even put in the title fragrance, fitness, wrestling, whatever, the usual stuff that we talk about. I see in the chat already. We got, more than just fragrance talk going on that we'll get to in a second. So I appreciate all of you guys being here. We'll hang out for an hour, maybe hour and a half. I don't know. We'll go with the flow and see how it ends up, right? So this was hilarious. I did this was like 30 minutes ago that I addressed this in the chat, and I showed my wife and had a good laugh. And I said, I'm going to start the stream with this. So Muhammad says, bro always streams at 12 a.m., whatever the fuck MEST is. So I'm streaming at 5 Central. So for him to be, let's say 8 a.m. would be good for him. That would mean I would have to stream at 3 in the morning. So Pimpin', this ain't the live stream for you. If you want to be here actively live, I don't know what to tell you because it ain't going to happen. And I'll go ahead and pin my comment now because it ain't going to happen, Pimpin', as you can see right here at the end. So I'm glad you like the channel. I appreciate that you want to be active in the chat with us. But you got 2 options. Watch the replay and you can't be active in the chat, or pull an all-nighter. Outside of that, I ain't streaming at 3 in the morning, Pimpin'. It ain't going to happen. But I do appreciate that you want to be here. So I had a good laugh with that because it's like, why would you even type that? Of course, I'm not going to stream and, ass crack of dawn or before. It's just not going to happen. So, AJ, good to see you. Gin Tonic's beautiful, man. Decided on rosé over Black Rose for Valentine's Day evening with my fiance. Well, I hope you enjoy it, man. You definitely smell great. Jumpman23 had a good laugh at my reply. So this, I did tell him it's a longer answer. I didn't want to type it. So if you're in a surplus of calories, it's a great total body movement because you're going to incorporate your quads. Your calves are going to tense. You're definitely going to work your glutes and hamstrings. Obviously, it's going to really put some meat on your back. You're going to have a lot of the weight on your all the weight's going to be on your arms. It's going to really elongate the bicep tendons and your triceps. Like it really is. Your chest is going to tighten. Like it's a total body movement. It is great for mass and for building total body strength. It's one of the best compound movements you can do as long as you have proper form, because you can fuck yourself up if you don't. Or as close to proper form as you can. You want to be as good with it as you can. For some people, it's unnecessary. They don't need it, and they can still build mass without it. But it is a great option. It really is. For some people, it's a huge difference maker. So it all depends. Obviously, there's other more isolated movements that you're going to want to incorporate as well. But yeah, deadlifts are great. They really are. If done correctly, deadlifts are great. Why EDP for Kellen? Good to see you, my man. Replica Sailing Day by Jumpman23. JT's in the house. I can't complain, sir. Mason Alhambra's Tobacco Touch, and it's been an amazing day. Well, I'm glad to hear that, sir. Glad you're having a good day. The Bishop Jared Miller has arrived. You like it? I love it. Drop those sin of the days in chat. Slap like button on the way in. Let them know. Sub to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on all notifications for the content. My man is a great advocate. He really is. Consider becoming a member of the channel for an even greater support of TLTG and be entered in the monthly giveaways, which the voting is up for the main prizes for the 2 main tiers. So any members that are eligible, make sure you go vote. Tier system in place. I appreciate you letting everybody know. Joel, good to see you, sir. 1 Million Lucky is a great fragrance. Eros Flame to work. Eros EDP is my sin of the day, and Eros as your avatar. What a surprise. Good to see you, my man. What's going on, Drew? Wearing Percival, great fragrance. Would you say you're in the best shape you've ever been in? And if so, how has this journey impacted your mental health and mental focus? Well, I'm not ready to kill everyone, so I'm not at an extreme deficit doing an hour and a half of cardio every day. I'm not to that point yet. That's like close to 3 months away. That's the last few weeks leading into the show that I'm just going to be in a bad mood. I apologize ahead of time, guys. I'm probably going to be pretty irritable. That's just part of it. When you're getting that close and you're getting that level of dialed in, and you're really depriving yourself. I'm not at that point. I still got 16 weeks of prep left. I'm only 4 weeks into prep. We're doing 20 weeks. So we're stair-stepping down. Literally, I'm waiting on Lacey to hit me back from the check-in this morning. She's been making some changes today. We're moving up to a 5-day check-in versus 7. And I only lost 0.7 pounds from the last check-in. So my metabolism's kind of stagnating a bit. So she did mention she was going to add a high-carb refeed day into the mix, which also means she's going to be taking some carbs away the rest of the week. So we're going to really start stair-stepping down a little bit more in the carb intake. So I'm excited for all of it. But as far as being in the best shape of my life, I would say on par with the best shape I've ever been in. I was in really good shape when I was 16. And then when I was 24, when I met my wife, I was in phenomenal shape as well. I would say I'm on par with, I'm a little bit bigger now, more muscular, I guess would be a better way to say it, than I was then. I've got more body weight on me. And I'm about as lean, maybe a little bit leaner. This might be currently. So I did film a vlog today. I haven't done that since the first week of December. Bit of a difference in my physique from that last vlog, which was a pull day. It was a push day. It was a push day vlog, which I don't have the same workout routine. And I've trimmed a bit since then. So that'll be out tomorrow. For those of you that want to see it, today was chest, arms, and then I do abs 3 days a week. So there was an ab superset at the end. So those of you that aren't subscribed to TLTG Vlogs, my other channel, definitely subscribe to TLTG Vlogs. You can always just click the channel name right below. And if on the main page, you can see my other channels. It's TLTG Vlogs. That's where the fitness content goes. My fitness IG page is the main place. I post daily on there at ross.jc12. That's the main place for it. But this is a long format video. Just kind of took you guys along for the ride. A little bit of an update because I got 108 days left till showtime. So I was bulking then. I just started bulking again because I just hired my coach and she switched me. I just cut down like 15 pounds, 14 pounds or whatever. And she's like, no, go back to bulking for now. So that was during that time frame, was the last vlog that I did for that. But thank you for asking, Drew. Still hard to believe Chanel hasn't announced any new men's fragrance releases. I agree. I think it's time. We're overdue. What's going on, Keith? Charuto Mysterious Tobacco. It is indeed pretty solid. Both the Charuto fragrances are good. Hello, Ross and chat. Great to see you streaming tonight. Send today's reserved free veg. Givenchy Gentleman. Beautiful fragrance. Going to the mall this weekend to hopefully smell some new colognes and get some samples. That's always fun. I hope you have a good time. Kellen just got in Virtus Vanilla Oud. You're killing it. And Venom Incarnate. I've heard the name, but I'm not familiar with it. I haven't looked into it. Wish it lived up to the fruit bomb the note said. Has a Carmax or mint smell to it. Ooh, so it's got that waxy lip balm smell, kind of like my Blistex right here, which while it's in my hand, you guys know I always got some fucked up bottom lip, right? Not as bad today. It's healing up, but see what happens with that if I don't do the Blistex for like 2 days. Certain spots will peel a little bit, and when it comes to loose skin, got to pick at it. Next thing you know, I have those red spots you guys see in the video sometimes. That's why my lips forever fucked up. My bottom lip. Right now it's good. But yesterday's stream, it didn't look as good, right? Just shows how quick it'll heal, though. Get a little moisturizing on it. That's all it takes. Get dry lip, loose skin, peel it, fucked up lip. There you go. What's going on, Jay? Somebody mentioned that one in yesterday's stream. It's funny that you say that. It was released last year. You're going to love the notes. You might want to check on that one. What the hell? Just in case, I pulled up a screen share in Parfumo because I figured we'd end up doing stuff like this. Let's check it out. 8.3 with a lot of ratings. Shit. The print on the bottle looks cool. Sweet, fruity, spicy, oriental, synthetic. Black cherry plum. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was mentioned yesterday, and I said I would probably like it. I would like this. Saffron, cardamom, and pink pepper with black cherry and plum. That opening sounds incredible. Oud, Indian rose, leather, sandalwood, tuberose, vetiver, tobacco, tonka bean, vanilla, sugar, amber, and musk. I bet this is amazing. Super fruity, sweet, and spicy. Those 3 main accords, yes, sweet, fruity, spicy. I bet this is fantastic. I'm going to have to keep this one on my radar and check some discounters. Yeah, this does look like one that I would like a lot. I appreciate the recommendation. Yeah, somebody was wearing it yesterday and told me a little bit about it. As soon as I saw black cherry and rum, I was like, we did talk about it. Yeah, you're totally right, Jay. I would absolutely enjoy that. I will enjoy that at some point. I'm gonna get that. Sean, good to see you. Golden anniversary. Never tried that one. Also, sin of the day is Bleu Electrique. I haven't sprayed that one in a long time. It's good stuff. Ethan, good to see you wearing Signature Rosé. I'm wearing Black Rose myself. Close, but no cigar. CH Min Privé. It's been a long time, so wore that. Clinton said, smash that like button as you come in. I appreciate you, sir. Speaking of, I need to refresh it. I'm showing 14 likes, and I doubt that's what we have. 47. We're getting there. We got 87 people, 47. So the more you hit that like button, the more likely we'll get more people being notified. So I'd appreciate it, guys. Hit that thumbs up. That's the main thing it'll do. It pushes it on the algorithm a little bit more. It does help. It does help, believe it or not. Invictus Victory. Show that like button some love. Let them know, Manny. Chanel Allure Homme EDT. Cody, I've never tried the original. I've tried Eau Extreme. I've tried Edition Blanche, the EDP, I believe. I don't think it was the EDT. Eau Extreme, Allure Homme Sport Cologne I have. I think that's all of them. I don't think there's another one, but I've never tried the original. I've heard great things. Shame on me. I've never tried the original. Terrence, good to see you wearing French Defense. Oof, man. That's a special fragrance. Fragrance Fraternity, good to see you, sir. Mercedes-Benz Man Bright. Picked it up at Ross today, 100 ml for $26.99. That's great. It's a brighter citrus. It settles into Bleu de Chanel in the heart like a Tonka bean heavy Bleu de Chanel. Bright, vibrant bergamot in the opening. Starts to settle into Bleu de Chanel, and then it's a powdery Tonka bean. So it's like 50, 60% Bleu de Chanel, I would say. So it's familiar, but kind of its own spin and twist. It's really good. I haven't worn it in a long time. I actually bought it at retail from Perfume Mania. I liked it so much. Let them know, Joel. Let them know. Philosophia, I believe. I always get that wrong. Day 3's newest release. Really want to try the coffee one. La Tacita de Café. It is gorgeous. Noel, good to see you. Wore Evening Mystique today. Perfect for the weather. It's windy, cold, but sunny. Thick green sweater, gray jeans, dark coffee brown corduroy jacket. Perfect for the outfit. It sounds like it was working for you, my man. I appreciate you filling me in. Let me know. Glad you're enjoying it. Dan, not the man, smelling like Tropical Sauvage. Excellent choice. Givenchy Gentleman Only Absolute. Smells like Gentleman Only, for those of you that have tried it, mixed with Spice Bomb. Discontinued, sadly. Good fragrance, though. Very good fragrance. Speaking of good, and I mean polarizing. Some people can't stand this. Gucci Guilty Cologne, the light green juice. That's probably the most polarizing, unappreciated Gucci Guilty flanker, I think, just from my observations. That admittedly was an acquired taste for me at first that I quite enjoy. It's a beautiful, fresh green juniper fragrance, woods, and it's strange. It's a strange one. It's not for everybody. The first spray, you might not like it, but you got to give it a chance. That's one of those fragrances you got to give a chance. Confused Boat Lake. Interesting name. How are you? There he is. What's going on, my guy? I haven't seen you in a little while. We're in Cambridge Night from English Laundry. I haven't worn that in so long. Man, it's been a long time since I've sprayed that fragrance. Today I bought from TK Maxx Aromatic Elixir, normal price $55, but I paid $24.99 for 40 ml and a guy. I think there's some typos here or miscommunication by chance, but not sure what Aromatic Elixir is, but TK Maxx, he's over in European area. It's TJ Maxx over on the other side of the pond, basically. Let me just get this out the way now. What's going on, my man? Tortilla Silver by Arabian Oud. L'Homme Le Parfum. What's your least favorite note in a fragrance? I got asked that the other day, and I couldn't come up with an answer. Because I like cumin. Castoreum doesn't bother me. It's charming in certain fragrances. Like all the typical like culprits where it's like people can't stand that note. I don't really have one that it's like, oh, that's in there. Nothing, not that comes to mind. It'd have to hit me in the moment. We're like, oh, that's one of those notes I don't like. I really don't have one that I can think of that it's just like, oh, if that's in there, I'm probably not going to like it. For the longest time, it was certain vetivers, but my taste has adjusted where I quite enjoy vetiver now. Earthier vetivers, which for the longest time I did not smell like rose spray. Certain ones smell like rose spray on me. Not the case anymore. It was me. It was just me. Nothing really comes to mind. Sorry, I don't have a better answer for you. Pegasus, that's underappreciated. Exclusif's a little bit better, though. You should try the Exclusive if you haven't. Glad I made it on time today. Montal Oud Pasmina, is that how you say that? Tay, good to see you. Aunt Mateo, born in Roma Intense, kind of basic. I agree, but smells good. That's as simple as it can get, but totally accurate. Kind of basic, but smells good. I totally agree with that. It's nothing special, but it smells good. Everybody needs a fragrance like that. And if you're going to build a little wardrobe, you need that versatile, just smells good, easy to wear, fresh. Nothing, there's been done to death. That's what that fragrance is. For an exam today, eating dinner before I head in. So wish me luck, y'all. Won't be able to stay long. Keep it positive. Best of luck to you, Noel. That sip's for you, my man. Hope it's flying colors for you. Scandal Le Parfum. Good evening, everyone. Hope all is well. Wearing Spice Bomb Infrared EDT. Can't go wrong with either version, honestly. Latafa Fakar Cheapy Day. Smelling like a kind of a slightly more spicy Y EDP. It's kind of how I view that one. Caught the restock of Signature Citrine early this morning and saved $15. I can hardly wait for it to arrive. Yeah, if you guys use my link, you can save 10%. Citrine did get restocked. So you can save 10% using my affiliate link. Just throwing that out there for anybody that wants to get Citrine while he's got a small supply. Forgot to mention that he restocked it. You remember ever putting your nose on Rocawear Evolution? No. I used to have a Rocawear hat that probably the best fitting 7 1/8 fitted I've ever had. I paid $65 for that hat back in the early 2000s. Hats are $55 on a regular basis now. Back then they were $35 for New Era fitteds. But that was one of the best fitting. That's the best fitting fitted hat I've ever had. It had a metal jeweled Rocawear R. That's when I was really into blingy stuff back then. And that was a badass hat. I don't know what happened to it. I save everything when it comes to those. I don't know what happened to the hat. Never smelled the fragrance, though. French Defense and Gambit. I'm waiting on the wife to tell me which one she wants out of the 3 she wanted to test on skin. What do you think of One More Casual Life and Urban Feel? Send for 30. So, yeah, the Signature Flanker is the best one, I think. Urban Feels very much in the same vein of like Jeremy's Office for Men. Bergamot and Broxen, warm and ambery, little smoky. Very similar scent profiles, very mass appealing, blue fragrance. And then with Casual Life, that's the most interesting of the bunch because it's violet leaf, coffee, muskin, and Broxen. It's an odd combination that really works. It's quite unique. I've never smelled another fragrance like Ferragamo One More Casual Life. It's quite unique. There's a chance you won't like it. It's fresh, it's metallic, clean, and musky, but also has a very distinctive coffee bean smell in a fresher fragrance. It's not like it's some warm fragrance. It's actually pretty damn good. I haven't worn it in a while. I got like a dent like that big in my bottle. I haven't worn it in a long time, but there was a stretch where I was wearing it a lot. It's better than you might think. It's the most unique one of the bunch. Absolute King, thanks for the great content. I appreciate you, Keith. Urban Feels good. Yeah, it's solid. I haven't worn that in a long time, though. Clean Reserve. Or you just mean Clean the brand? Because I have Clean Pure Soap. It's literally right there. And it smells like florals and clean soap. Oh, yeah, it's coming. I'm already wanting snacks all the time now. and I'm just in a light deficit, nothing crazy. Kevin jumped on the membership. Let me see where you're at. What the hell? Why am I in timeout? I didn't put you in timeout. The hell are you talking about? Scroll down. Oh. So I'm just getting to where you became a member, but I didn't put you in timeout. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Unless one of the moderators did a while back or something. I didn't. I mean, if you were in timeout, I wouldn't see this. I wouldn't see your comments if you were in timeout. So I don't know what you're talking about. Got care today. So good. So, yeah, because on YouTube, I'm way further than this. And then Hal signed up. We appreciate you, sir. Sorted some decants of Ventus Cologne, Original Santal, and Elysium. All right. Go ahead with your bad self. That's a good haul. Fan Your Flames. I haven't worn that in a while. Do you cancel fragrances? Do you mean that cancel fragrances? Specifically, will you throw Sean John away given the allegations that Puffy is a sexual degenerate? You know he didn't actually create the fragrance, right? Like whatever he's going on in his personal life has nothing to do with Sean John 3 a.m. No, I'm not throwing my fragrance away. Because fuck him. I care less about him. But I like that fragrance that he didn't have the fucking thing to do with creating and probably never tested in his life. No, I'm not throwing my fragrance away. That's a little excessive, I think. Now, if he was like perfuming and very into it and all of that stuff, then directly involved, that's different. But this is something mass marketed that was created for him by a flavor house that just has his name on it. No. Just watch a YouTube review from you 3 years ago. You look so lean at the moment, my man. I appreciate that. Well, versus how I looked 3 years ago, yeah, quite different. Quite different for sure. Nacine is never going to go heel. No, he's not. Who's your favorite heel of all time who never went face? Roddy Piper never turned babyface. People just cheered him. Roddy Piper is like the greatest heel of all time, I think. I think Roddy Piper's the best heel we've ever seen. Nobody could get a crowd hot like Roddy Piper. I think Roddy Piper, he never turned babyface. People just liked him because he was so good at being a heel. He got so much respect and love from the fans over time. Kind of like how MJF, people just won't let him be a heel anymore. So he embraced kind of being a heelish babyface because it's like everybody's like, nope, we love you. We're going to cheer you. We're not going to boo you no matter what you say. That's kind of what happened to Roddy Piper. It just eventually evolved in that. I'm going to say Roddy Piper. Carlos Gaiman, good to see you, sir. I want to start acquiring some great freshies. What would you? Oh, anything Aqua de Parma. For the money, you can get 5-ounce bottles in the $50 to $60 range from discounters, especially if you get testers. They just come in a brown box. They still have the cap. The Blue Mediterranean line. There's some really good offerings in there, man. I would explore some of those. Go to a Neiman's. I think Neiman's carries them. And sample some of them. Then go online and go nuts with your favorite ones. You can get them much cheaper. I have not. I've never even heard of that. Casmet Wolf better than Smesh. Never tried either. Just ordered I already read that. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. You smell great, Ryan. Just got Sublime. It's so damn fruity and juicy. It would be scent of the day for Valentine's Day. Perfect with the color too. Yeah. Like my man Dedrick says, smells like Hawaiian Punch with rose. Gary's Den is still kicking after 11 hours. Yeah, it's potent stuff. That is for sure. That is a certainty. Let me click refresh. I see we got 130 in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. 76 likes. We're better than that. Come on now. Hit that thumbs up. I believe in you. You, the guy next to you, the guy behind you. I believe in all of you. I really do. So, all right, let's see. Cedrat Boisé or Jasada Ambassador. Oh, Cedrat Boisé. I love Ambassador, but not more than Cedrat Boisé. I'd stick with Cedrat Boisé. Y'all are having your own conversation with that because I'm not familiar with either of those. Just purchased Oud Wood Parfum sample on eBay. Can't wait to smell it. So it's released then. I'm going to need to get a decant too because I want to try that. I doubt I'll ever get a bottle. It'd have to like knock my socks off for me to want to get a bottle. But I definitely want to try it. I'm a hard candy elixir and Supernova from Aaron Terrence Hughes this week. Both absolute bangers in my humble opinion. Thoughts on the house? So one of the only 2 9.75s I've ever given is Aaron Terrence Hughes' own. It's one of the best Irish fragrances I've ever smelled. The Bishop Jared Miller sent me a 10 ml travel size that is literally right here. I've got his collaboration with Chris Fragmental. I've got a full bottle, the 50 ml bottle of that. Smolder. God, that's so good. I've tried Legend. I've tried Haze and Haze Blue. And a few others, but the only one I have a full bottle of is Smolder. But yeah, he puts out some good stuff. He makes some great fragrances. I totally get why he gets a bunch of praise and hype. He makes good stuff. 9 p.m. Can't go wrong there. I haven't worn that one in a while. Good to see you, Coach Keith. I got Morocco and didn't like it. Should have gotten Smesh and Cecilia. Talking about some fragrances I haven't tried. Wing selection, yay or nay. Fashionable Riviera, that's good stuff. Mankind Unlimited, ooh, watery orange. Mont Blanc Explorer, Aura Fresh, Encre Noir Sport, Artisan Blue, ooh. Yeah, I like all of those for a spring rotation. That's a good cheapie lineup right there, man. That's a damn good cheapie lineup. Somebody watches me. I like all of those. That's a great cheapie lineup. Yeah, so it was Selly that brought it up. Okay, Infinity. Shout outs to Selly. Check out Selly Knows It All. N-O-S-E, knows. Black Cherry and the Plum, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in too. I want to try that. That now I know how far back I am in the chat. So I might skip ahead a little bit, guys. Yeah, I need to. This is so good. I'll keep that in mind. Tar collection. Just something about, oh, so y'all still talking about that. Care Pistachio, that's one of my favorites. It's so good. They're very similar. Michael Dinsmore did a great job. The problem is you lose all the brightness because it's a cranked up oil concentration. So the airy nature of Oceania is gone. But the scent profile, he locked it down. It's pretty spot on. I have not. Mr. M.A. Styles, good to see you. I'm on a code Colonia. That's a good one. I didn't care for any of them. I've tried Musk Ravager. I've tried Portrait of a Lady. Vetiver Extraordinaire. I'm trying to remember what other ones I've tried. And they're good, but like I don't know if it's just the signature of the house or whatever just doesn't speak to me to where I'm just like, I don't need bottles of any of them. And I know there's people that swear by them. They're super, super popular in the community. That's Decant X, Decant House, fatboyfragrance.com. A couple good ones. Scent Split. I mean, it goes on and on. There's several good ones. On Osmo 5. I think so. It's literally right here. I think so. I think you'd be better off if they're close in price because you got to go to Perfumania to get it. If it's more expensive, I didn't look at the price. If it's more expensive than La Nuit de l'Homme, maybe not that serious. If we're talking $30-$40, maybe not that serious to get this one. But if they're kind of what in price, I think this is better. I think this is the better choice. My wife's wearing Ajmal Blanche 4 today. It smells great on her. She's wearing that one. The white bottle I just reviewed, she's wearing that today. What's up, Kellen? Ooh, I haven't tried that one. Oh, so now I got down to it on this side. Yeah, I didn't time you out or anything. Like, I wouldn't see these comments if you were timed out. So I don't know why are you saying that? It's amazing. Need to buy a Ventus now. No need to buy a Ventus. It is good. Look, I wasn't blown away by Explorer the first time I sprayed it, but the more and more I wore it, the more I could appreciate it. And I like it quite a bit now. It's good stuff. Good to see you, sir. Ooh, Iris Man is good. He nailed Prodalome. I tested recently. Found it disappointing. Really? I like it. I haven't worn it in a long time, though. Dominique, good to see you. Montal, fantastic. Ooh, scent of the day. Scent of the night, Halfetti Black Rose. Great minds think alike. I'm glad you like it. Antonio, good to see you. Noted. I had a decant in the past a few years ago, and it didn't impress me to the point to where I felt like I needed to have it. I don't find it smells all that much like marijuana, more of an earthy green. It's not bad. I just never felt like I needed to have it. I know there's a lot of people that enjoy it. It just, Something about it just works, but I agree it's a weird and unique freshie. Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself. What's up, E? Good to see you, my man. Rufio with the 199 super chat. 1 million parfum. Favorite 1 million flanker. Me too, my man. Me too. I'm right there with you. Oh, yeah. Until further notice, you're not going to see a rack store video from me because the stuff I see that's worth picking up, I already have. That's why you haven't seen rack store videos from me lately because it's just been abysmal. Everyone a little late to the live today. Happy Tuesday, though. We're in YSL Caban. I've never tried that one, but welcome, sir. Glad you're able to make it. I have Eau de Cyan. Very believable bitter seaweed aquatic. Not mass appealing aquatic. It's an acquired taste. And I have Oriental Rose, which had to grow on me. Initial spray I didn't care for. Dry down's beautiful. It's, as it sounds, it's an Oriental spicy little kind of a fresh, watery rose with some oriental smells to it. Like I said, spices and woods and stuff like that. Outside of that, I haven't tried any other ones. Uh-oh, here we go. Hit me with it. It's been a little while. Going to a Valentine's Day party tomorrow night. What should I go with? Ambassador, why EDP? I would say no and no, because I have a feeling we have more interesting ones coming up. L'Homme Le Parfum, Ralph's Club Parfum. There's a contender. Opera Joe, Absolute Legend Spirit, Victory Elixir, code EDP. So for me, it's Victory Elixir, code EDP, or Ralph's Club Parfum. Because those stand out a little bit. Because everything else is pretty mass appealing. I mean, L'Homme Le Parfum's a little on the boozy side, but the other stuff's very, very mass appealing. Man, something about those vanilla scents. It comes down to, do you want some vanilla? Because that's going to be Victory Elixir and code EDP. Or do you want a little bit of a smoky smell? You know what I mean? I mean, there's smoke in Victory Elixir, but you don't get all that sweetness in Ralph's Club Parfum. I'm thinking Ralph's Club Parfum, personally. If it's me, that's the choices. I think that's what I'm going in that situation. But that's the three it would be in between for me. Invictus, Victory Elixir, code EDP, and Ralph's Club Parfum. But I'm leaning Ralph's Club Parfum personally. The Boz, good to see you, sir. Not only intense, off non-supremacy is good stuff. Yeah, I mean, you and Kyle are the only two moderators here right now, and if y'all are saying y'all didn't, that's what I'm saying. Y'all are both saying y'all didn't do it, so I don't know what Kevin's talking about. I'm sorry, Kevin. I don't know what's going on. Only two of my moderators are here right now, and neither of them did it. I sure didn't put you in timeout, so I don't know, my man. Dan's not here. Joey and Juju's not here. On average, Joe's not here. That's Dedrick's not here. That's the other people. Justin. None of them are here. That's the other people with wrenches on my channel. Which I made Dedrick a mod. I didn't even tell him. I made Dedrick a moderator yesterday. I need to let him know. Hey, man, gave you a wrench. Totally forgot to tell him. If he happens to be here and I haven't got to it yet, Dedrick, you're a moderator. Ralph's Club Parfum. It's going to be packed. Code EDP would be the strongest of that bunch. And Victory Elixir. They're both strong. Pop in and say a quick, hey, off the cardio. Get it, Nick. Everyone had a good one. Born in Roma Intense. We spoke about that one a little while ago. Second Soul and Versace Man Fresh. Hell yeah. I don't know. I thought it was discontinued a while back. Then it's back. And now it supposedly is again. I don't know. Probably not till next year from what George said. Probably not till next year. What do you mean by a tweener? Not familiar with the term. Are you European? That sounds like a term somebody in Europe would use. Would you call me mate or bro? That would let me know where you're at. I'm not sure, my man. Seriously, I'm making a joke, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what tweener means exactly. Rob, good to see you, big dog. Hope you're doing well. I think it's quite nice. I don't understand the hate it got early on. It's kind of unique. People say, why sell Libra? That's my wife's favorite fragrance. I get a little bit of a tie into it, but I wouldn't say it's the men's version of that fragrance. You just got to like orange blossoms, what it comes down to. That's a fair point, too. I still would go with Roddy. I'm still a Roddy Piper guy. That's the Scots for you. Yeah. May Roddy Piper rest in peace, man. Absolute. Sin of the day. Good to see you. Good to see you. Damn, I didn't know you're into old school wrestling. He's a deep cut. What do you think was the source of Terry Taylor's behind the scenes problems? That I don't know. Now we're going real deep. That I don't know. I can't even weigh in on that. I don't have an opinion on it. Unfortunately, would need more information as far as that kind of stuff with Terry Taylor. Ooh, I want to try that one. I like the bottle. I like how they went with that Collegiate script and everything. Let them know, my man. She hasn't made her mind up. So typical woman, I said, whatever you want to do. We could go to dinner. I could cook you dinner. We could watch a movie, cuddle and eat popcorn. Well, you could eat popcorn and I could smell it and torment myself. Or we could put a movie on and not watch it. You know, I'm leaving it up to her because I planned the last two and I figured we'll 100% do whatever she wants to do. And she hasn't made her mind up yet. So we will see. I have a feeling it's going to be something along the lines of me cooking for her and putting a movie on. That's probably going to be what she's going to want. So I know my wife, that's probably going to be the one she picks. Bishop's in the house. Yes, he is. I don't know. I honestly don't know, boss. I'm not familiar. Let him know. Let him know, my man. Invictus Aqua 2018, one of the best freshies ever made. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Going to Europe in a couple weeks. Do you know of any European fragrances I can keep an eye out for? Cineday's Lopidiciporum Vetiver. Man. Quietly, one of the best releases of last year. Nothing special. Nothing unique. Crazy unique anyways. Very mass appealing. Little generic, but man, it was a damn good release. I like it. That's probably my favorite Issey Miyake fragrance right now. As far as what to keep an eye out for, we do have some Europeans in the chat, so I'm not completely sure what to recommend here, but I'm sure some people in the chat can weigh in that are localized to there that can kind of give you the game so you know what to look out for. So guys, hook him up if you've got some info. Top 3 Manceras for spring, $4.99 super chat. Now we're talking my language. Let's talk some Manceras, shall we? So I'm going to go Wave Musk here because of that green cut grass smell that it has. Even though it's aquatic, salty, citrus, airy, all that stuff, the green element's very strong to that one. Wave Musk is my number 1 for that situation. Then I'm going to say something like Vetiver Sensuel. It's fruity, it's woodsy, it's not too earthy and smoky. It does have a little bit of a grassiness to it, but it's more of a fresh, woodsy vetiver. Highly versatile stuff. Great for the season, transitional seasons like spring and fall specifically. And now it's tough for a third one because I want to say Cedrat Boisé, but that's too easy of an answer. Cedrat Boisé and Aquawood are too easy of answers here. I want to be a little bit more creative because they have such good stuff from the house. This might sound a little wild because I've been wearing it in spring weather. And I'm just in love with it right now. I mean, hell, it's today's video. Intense Red Tobacco, man. It was 70 degrees when I wore it a couple days ago, 2 days ago, whatever. It was like 68, 70 degrees. Totally fine. This is amazing. So good. I like it so much more than the original. I just do. This is an oddball pick for your question, but get a decant. I had a decant first. And I liked it, didn't love it. But boy, I'll tell you what, throwing a few sprays on, fell in love with it. I've gone back to it 3 times since the bottle came in already. And I got the bottle a week and a half ago. You guys know in a week and a half for me to wear something 3 times full wearings, it says a lot because normally I'm constantly trying different stuff. Nope. Love affair continues with that fragrance. Let me go ahead and put this where it goes. Maybe poor little Xerjoff Neo will get worn tomorrow finally. Thanks for the super chat, though. Very unconventional 3, I think. Good to see you, sir. We're in private accord. I haven't seen any spots in the States yet because I bought it from makeup.com over in Europe. Took about a week and a half to get here. That's why I bought my 50 ml. That's where I bought Boss Bottled Elixir, too. The trade-off's a little hard to explain because I've put on muscle at the same time over the years because I was like 217 before I got back into the gym when I was just kind of flirting with the gym once in a while, not being real serious. But I mean, a month and a half ago, I was 216 and it's a wildly different look at 216 5 weeks ago versus 217 3 years ago. So I would say all in all, probably in the realm of 30 pounds of fat, roughly 30 to 40 pounds of fat, probably. And I've put on 20 plus pounds of muscle, you know, on and off. Cause I do a little bulk cut a little bit, do a little bulk cut a little bit, do a little bulk cut a little bit. Right now I'm cutting for real because I'm getting ready for a show, 108 days. The vlog will be out tomorrow. I filmed a vlog today, actually, on TLTG Vlogs for anybody that's not subscribed. And I'm getting there. I was 196.7. I check in on Tuesdays. That's about to change from once a week to every 5 days. And then it's going to change to every 4 days, 3 days, 2 days. And then last 2 weeks, it'll be every day. We're touching base. Thursday, we've got a Zoom call. Not just me, it's the whole team. So, yeah. Lost about 150 pounds myself over a little over a year ago and love hearing about it. That's impressive, Kyle. Good for you, man. That's a huge health benefit for you losing that kind of weight. If you had that kind of weight to lose, it was pertinent for you to lose it then. Congratulations, my man. I just got to the second part of your comment and question. Congratulations. And you smell great too. Goldfield and Banks and Genius Ginger. It's a beautiful release. But hey, the soft live stream clap. I don't like to clap hard into the mic, but congrats, man. That's impressive. Dark Rebel Rider. Bishop went for a walk in a winter wonderland. Thank goodness most of the snow melted. I'm doing well. I can't complain. So every day is a good day, Boz. Every day is a good day. Complaining would be selfish, you know. Still a bit sick, better than yesterday. Oh, so you were asking JJ. All right. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, JJ. Dilly, good to see you. Please show some love to my girlfriend's stepmom. Her name is Nid, and she blessed us with full bottles of Dior Parfum, Dior Intense, Ani, Amouage Lyric, PDM Valaya. Is that how you say that? I've never heard of that one. And Issey Miyake Noir Ombre. Wow. Let's get plenty of love for your girlfriend's stepmom. Damn. She gets the soft live stream clap too. That's quite the gifting right there. That's an impressive haul of fragrances. Bravo. Bravo, Nid. Bravo. Galan Vetiver Extreme. Yeah, I knew you'd like that Vetiver Sensuel recommendation. Ooh, I mean, that's up to you. That's a decision for you, sir. I'm not the type to layer, but I wondered how Even Mystique would smell with a sweeter base. I don't know. If you happen to do it, let me know next time we're in the chat. Look at this. WTF. What's that fragrance? I love some of these creative names. Did you trim the fuck up over the last 18 months? Well, I've been on testosterone, TRT, for 3 years now. Therapeutic dose. Nothing crazy. And just like I was saying, I explained it a couple of minutes ago. Bulk a little bit, cut a little bit. Bulk a little bit, cut a little bit. So I focus on gaining a little bit of muscle, then I trim some fat off. Then put some more water on with some muscle, then trim a little bit more off. That was kind of, it's been the up and down because it's really hard to do a full body recomposition. That's hard as shit to find that sweet spot. I'm kind of in that sweet spot right now because I only lost 0.7 pounds from last Tuesday to this Tuesday. But my back's leaner and my midsection's leaner. My legs are leaner. The separations, my right quad, I've never seen it that level of separation in the middle part. Never in my life has it looked like that. So I'm kind of putting a little bit of muscle. I'm kind of in a sweet spot where my body's really utilizing the calories that I'm getting, and I'm still leaning out a little bit. I'm in a sweet spot where I'm still burning a bit. That's hard to fall into, man, because I'm not in a huge deficit. I'm in a slight deficit by just a few hundred calories. And that's about change. It's about to be a bigger deficit. But it's just consistency, basically, is what it comes down to. Like I live in the gym. Like I work out twice a day right now for the last several weeks. I do cardio, fasted cardio, 7 days a week. It went from 5 days a week to 7 days a week 2 weeks ago. 7 days a week. And I lift 5 days a week. I'm in the gym every day. Every day. I just don't lift for 2 of those days. That's the break that I take. It's all about consistency, man. And the hardest part to be consistent is in that kitchen. Sitting here watching TV at night or something. Or in my case, having something playing on the top monitor while I'm editing. I'm wanting a snack. It's hard. It's a challenge. It's just going to get harder. The closer I get to showtime, it's going to get harder. Thanks for asking, though. Love the name. ATH order, LOL. Slut Elixir. He oversold Slut and Slut Elixir. Just my luck. Can we get 11 more likes and hit 100? I am kind of far behind, though. So let's see. We might be over 100. Yeah, 109. So, yeah, I'm just pretty far behind. Yeah, being in a deficit is number one. You have to have less calories than your body needs on a daily basis. No matter what the calories are, even if they're shit calories, you'll still lose weight if you're taking in less calories than your body needs. I have not tried that one. I don't have either, so I can't weigh in. DJ, good to see you. I'm off private key to my success. Yo, Ross, which one would you grab first if you had to choose, Eau Givray or Brioni Eclat? Probably Eau Givray. Yeah, it's just too much of a mouth-watering citrus. Got an A9 World Series champion trucker snapback. Also cold. Good to see you. Good to see you, Dunk. Yeah, this is last year's Father's Day. This is the 5950 low profile. That's why it's got the blue outline, the light blue under brim. Got the blue over here on the patch. It's last year's Father's Day hat. I think I just hit a plateau. You got to mix it up then. Have to stay in a deficit. Not stay in one. Yeah, you have to stay in a deficit, but you're going to maybe change up your philosophy. Depends on what philosophy of training you have right now. Still, hope it's good. My top 3 overall currently is 1A and 1B is the Sidrapoises, the original and intense. Number 2 is French Riviera, and number 3 is Intense Red Tobacco. That's my 3 favorites right now. I have not. Fresh Stunner Cannabis Santal. Like the name. I've never looked into that one. Paul, good to see you. Dylan Blue. And then Club de Nuit Siage. Greetings to all in the chat. I know you meant chat. And Ross into the night. Cali Yum Pistachio Gelato. Just bought it for a decent price. OG is always best. Hey, you're not wrong. I haven't tried the OG. I love Paris Corners version, though. I love it. Silky Woods Elixir. I'm loving this more than the original. More woody and earthy. All right, so let me scroll down a bit. I'm pretty far behind. It's inevitable, and it happens with every fragrance. It's a real thing. They just break. What it is the oils break down. That's what maceration is. They just break down over time. The more you spray, the more you're switching out oils and alcohol with oxygen. So it makes the oils break down faster inside the bottle. The lower the juice level gets, the faster it's going to break down. That's all part of maceration. Good to see you, Kingdoms. It's very real, Calvin. iFragrance posted earlier about the new PDM. Yeah, Perseus. I saw that. Mont Blanc Explorer. Oud Noir. Yeah, you're right. You deserve a wrench, Joel. What the fuck? Why not? Why the hell not? Add as moderator. Voila. You have a wrench, Joel. I appreciate you. You're a good dude. You're very supportive of the channel. Absolutely, you deserve a wrench, my man. TLTG Gate 2024. You check out the troll stupid fucking shit on the internet, so I could only imagine why you're saying that, Duncan. No idea. Back at it again. Just got Care Pistachio for the wife. Hope she likes it. Mama, I made it. Speaking of new moderators, he sees he's got his wrench. What's going on, D? What's up, everyone? PDM Herod. Hell yeah. What's the best Zorro for a date night, in your opinion? For me, it's the most wanted. Or Zorro Porum Intense. That's the two. But the easier one to get these days would be the most wanted, the black bottle. Got to go, mate. Take care all. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming and hang by. Heard they would change the Valentino bottles, so perhaps that's the rumor he's relating to. I got you. So scroll down. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Dusty Roads all day. Met Magnum TA. Okay, Dusty, Rock and Roll Express, Great American Bash when I was 10. Damn, that's an impressive lineup. That is quite the impressive lineup. The American Dream, baby. The American Dream. May he rest in peace. That man groomed all those big superstars for today, men and women. All of WWE is Dusty's kids, basically. He is, right? Pretty sure Drew is. Yeah, he is. He lost the package I sent to him. The post office lost it. Yeah, Drew's in the States. Invictus Elixir coming soon. I mean, I'd be down for that. I mentioned that not long ago on a stream that I'd like to see an Invictus Parfum or an Invictus Elixir, actual of the regular scent profile. I'm down for that. Look at this dude with the Chrome logo and his name's Chrome. Should I wear 1 million Royal or Armani code Parfum for Valentine's Day? That's a decision you got to make, my man. I personally would lean code Parfum in that situation because I like powdery iris, but I mean, that's a decision you got to make. I haven't decided yet. Obviously, Neo is going to get bumped again because tomorrow's Valentine's Day, but not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Glad you enjoyed it. Oof. About to head out of mom's house for a wake tomorrow. Boy, a lot of loved ones been passing around you lately, Ryan. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's the second funeral you got to go to as of late. Man, I'm sorry for your losses, man. Keep you in my prayers. I appreciate you coming hang with us for a little bit, man. Yeah, for sure. What's going on, Montrese? How are you? So I got to skip ahead a bit. Great minds think alike. Mine too, my man. Mine too. King Bacchus. I smelled Sedley at Neiman's the other day, and I'm in love with it. I want to get it bad. I sprayed it on me. It was effervescent, like you described, Vibrant Vetiver. I would definitely get it from a discount or online. You can get it for a decent price. You can get the 4.2 for right under 2, right around 200, under 200. Depends on where you find it. I would say if you can find it for around 170, you're doing good. Something like that. Beautiful fragrance. I mean, that's about what I paid. Sometimes you can get it for around 120, but it's still worth it at that price to me, at 155. Then get all the panties dropped. There you go. So because of the versatility in the warmer climate, I got to pick the original. I do think in many ways the Intense is superior, but the wearability of it, I have to pick the original. I just do. It makes more sense for me. Put out their version of Creed Events is absolute. Hopefully you can get your opinion on it. Yeah, possibly. Very possible. Blue Electrice to the last event, and I was thinking I need to go even simpler and mass appealing. Ralph's Club Parfum sounds great to me. Maybe black gold. People not into fragrances like us. No, most of the people you're going to be around are not. That's for sure. Haven't missed yet. I'm going with Afnan Highness Blue. Excellent choice. Here's an interesting question. Would you rather have a $500 shopping spree to Lids, Academy, or WWE Shop? Well, I've pretty much bought all the shirts I wanted from WWE Shop, so probably Lids. I would say Lids for me. Yeah. I could put that to use. I could put that to use that quick. I could always spend $500 quick, fast, and easy at Lids. So Black Noir we talked about yesterday. You might want to watch yesterday's stream. I got a decant that Jeremiah sent me. It was the first fragrance we smelled in yesterday's live stream. So you might want to check out yesterday's stream. One for sure. There's some work I want to do right here, but that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else in mind or pertinent. I don't plan on doing anything over here. Kind of just want to do the one arm. I don't plan on doing anything. I won't say never because I don't know. But for the time being, I have something in mind for right here that I won't discuss for now. You guys will just see when I get it. Ooh, that's some damn good ones, man. Atomic Rose tomorrow. Excellent choice. All right, so I got to skip ahead. No worries, man. Vibrant Vetiver Delights, good stuff. So let me skip on down. Yes, Halfeti Leather and Halfeti Cedar are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Should you look to buy parfums or eau de parfums over eau de toilette so it stays on you longer, projects more? So it's a skin chemistry thing. Higher oil concentration doesn't necessarily mean longer lasting because there's some EDTs that far outperform a lot of eau de parfums and parfums. So that's not always the case. It depends on the way the fragrance was created, the way the perfumer balanced it, the oils used. They could have heavier synthetics that really help it push and last, like amberwood, things like that. So that's not necessarily always the case. It's not just about oil concentration. A lot of cases that will increase your longevity. But if you don't readjust the formula, you're going to start losing top note and bringing base notes out more if you just start cranking the oil concentration up. So there's a lot that factors into that. It's not as simple as picking the concentration to get more longevity. So you got to keep that in mind. All right. Scrolling down. I get so far behind. What's going on, my man? Pepsi Zahara Citrine back. Had to grab one. Hey, I don't blame you, man. Mike the Trickster, Day 3 Fragrances, has arrived just over 3 months ago. How do you feel? I'm feeling good. I started cutting. I'm assuming you're talking about prep. It's just 4 weeks now that I've been in prep. We did a 20-week prep. So I got 16 weeks left. And this evening when my coach hits me up, I'll have a long voice message. We're going to be making adjustments. She's going to send me a new meal plan. And then Thursday, we have a Zoom call. So everything's adjusting, going to a 5-day check-in instead of once every 7 days. We're checking in every Tuesday. Now it's going to be every 5 days. And then probably every 2 weeks will be, I would assume, is going to be an adjustment because she goes completely off of visual. The scale helps and factors in, but it's completely off of visual. We're not doing macros. We're not tracking calories. It's literally just weighing food by the gram. She has a specific meal plan. I'm on certain specific supplements and digestive shit and all this. Yeah. And look, I'm paying her for a reason. I'm following all of her advice, but I'm not in the like hate the world phase of being deprived yet. That's a little further down the road. I apologize to everybody earlier in advance for how irritable I'm going to be in like 2 months. I'm going to try my best to be conscious of it, guys, but it might be a little bit more of a dick than usual because you'll see it in my face on why I'm being a little bit more of a dick because I'll just, cheekbones and all of that's going to be going. So it's part of the process and I'm excited for it. But thank you for asking, Mike. Your fragrances have been a hit in those blind smelling rates. I did one with Dedrick and one with Chad. I don't know if you saw them from last week. I had a La Tacita de Cafe and then Bani. I don't think Bani was in the ones that I released yet because I got one more with each of them. Bani's in the other ones that are going to come out later this week. So, yeah, your fragrances have been a hit. All right, let me scroll down. I also love Powdery Iris. Yeah, that's the way I would lean. Ooh, I'd probably go with that. I'd go with that over Code Parfum. I haven't tried that one. Appreciate it, boss. Don't get me wrong, 150 is a lot, but I have a big frame. I'm still 215 and pretty lean. Yeah, I mean, 150 is a lot of weight to drop, my man. Okay, scrolling down. I wouldn't want to pay more than 35 for Club de Nuit Intense EDT. And then Supremacy Not Only Intense, I'd like in the mid 40s, 45 to $50 range. That's what I paid. I mean, you used to be able to get Club de Nuit Intense Man EDT for like 26, 28 bucks. I don't know if you still can or not, but I wouldn't want to pay over 35. I don't see a reason you would have to. I would say you probably still get away with it around 30. He's still around here somewhere, I'm sure. Ooh, I prefer Oolong Cha. It speaks to me a bit more. No, not today. Today is just a random Q&A chit chat. Not today. Next time we do decants, though, I'm going to have it in there. I promised I would. Next time we do decants. I said the next stream that we do decants. I made sure to clarify. Trying to get some fresh scents to replace bottles I've ran through. Heart set on Brioni, Eclat, and Eau Givray. Anything better in your opinion? I have similar taste. Clementine, California from Atelier Cologne is pretty damn good. Pacific Lime from them as well. Bergamoto de Calabria from Acqua di Parma. If you like bergamot, it's like the best bergamot fragrance I've ever smelled. To me, it's best I've smelled. If you like Diorum Cologne, Molinar Gingembre, smells like a niche, higher quality version, I guess is what we'll say. Oh, that is Triumph of Bacchus X-Straight. When the X-Straight came out, it replaced the regular version as my favorite, but Triumph of Bacchus, either version, really. Vetiver Sensual is more fruity to me, much more fruity, I find. Not one-to-one, but clean vetiver. I mean, I get where you're coming from. They fall into the same family. I would say Vetiver Sensual is more complex. It's got more going on. It's a little bit fruitier, but they definitely have the same, like, overall profile, I guess. Be the way to look at it. There's some great recommendations. Darren J, good to see you, my man. Chapard Amber Malaki. I bet it's good because the two I've tried from that line have been phenomenal. The Iris Flanker of Diorum Sport for Duncan. I second that. I saw one of them. Thank you. Yeah, they've been hits, man. I'd be open to it. I make no promises when it comes to certain topics, but I'd be open to it. I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm trying very similar veins, New Harlem. Happy Land's home for the holidays. Yes, yes, and more yes. And it is very similar. Yeah, because I tried it at Neiman's when I was with Omas and George Atkinson. And when they sprayed it on me, I was like, holy shit. This must have been EJ's inspiration. because it does smell like Om for the holidays. It reminded me of it immediately. Not me. I quite love it. Carb depleting is brutal. No thanks. Wish you luck. I'm going to have some pizza and Guinness. You enjoy, Kyler. Kyler's been in great shape before, guys. Kyler has been in fantastic shape. In the gym now, I'm 53, a little over a year down, 15% body fat from 32%. That's impressive. 10 a day, 40 knots. That's also impressive. Congrats, Robert. That's badass, man. 15% is a very, very healthy body fat percentage. Very, very healthy. I don't even know what I'm at right now. I haven't done a BMI or anything like that. I need to. Probably should. At least my scale does. It's not going to be the most accurate thing in the world, but I should do it just to see what it reads out. So I never stay on the scale long enough. Once I get my weight, I get the hell off of it. Probably not. Do you smell other iris fragrances and feel the same? Hat of the day, Space Cowboys. It's in the air like I have power. Yeah, for sure. Gotta go. Leaving it to you with the wolf meeting for Kyler. We appreciate you. The Bishop, Jared Miller. Thanks for stopping by, my man. We're a little over an hour. We'll hang out a little bit longer. I mean, I still have to catch up in the chat. Oh, apparently I did catch up. I'm actually to the bottom. I'll be damned. Not yet. I have not tried it yet. It's amazing. Just got my sample today. I don't like rose, but this is beautiful. That's a fair statement right there. I'm wearing it today. It smells like lemon, raspberry, and ambroxan with some rose and woods in the background. I personally love it and would like to hear what other people think. There you go. The next pickups for me just got Aurum and Coco Loco. That's quite the diverse collection in itself. I agree. What's your favorite indie house and favorite fragrance out of the imaginary? So I actually don't have any imaginary authors fragrances. I know that kind of flabbergasts people anytime I say that. But I mean, honestly, day 3 fragrances is hard to beat. With Mike being in here, I'd love to flatter him while he's here if you happen to still be here. Mike, it's impressive. His fragrances are impressive. I would encourage a discovery set. Very much. Very unique fragrances. I would recommend La Tacita de Café, Bani, Say Less, his iris fragrance. Ambra Dominicano, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I haven't tried anything mediocre from the brand, but that's the ones I strongly recommend, especially Bani, mango papaya, spices and mango papaya. It's freaking amazing. And La Tacita de Café. It's a gorgeous coffee fragrance. It's actually quite unique. It's on the roasted side. It's not just some sweet coffee scent. Beautiful. 15% right now. My lowest was 13.5%, starting to cut again. So wait, it just dawned on me. Let me go back up to Robert. Is this the same Robert I talk to on IG all the time? Is this that Robert? It's Robert Williams. It hit me. It's like, wait a second. Is this freaking massive freaking personal trainer, Robert? Let me know if this is you. Vintage Radio, by the way, a recent acquisition, but surprisingly good. I've never tried it. But BOP, Coco Loco, and Om, I guess, Signature Pour Om. Secondhand Fulls. Bought Citrine, thanks for the 10% off. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, anytime you use my link, you save yourself 10%. Good to see you, sir. Versace Pour Om, excellent choice. Yeah, for sure. Definitely check out the link tree. I've got a lot of discounts in there. Mark for the next sample pack. Hope you're well. Ralph Lauren Polo Red Remix. I never tried that flanker. I never tried that one. Love how down to earth you are. Lots of people let success and money go to their head. Trust me, I live in LA. LOL, but you're very humble and relatable, and I appreciate it. Well, man, I appreciate you. I'm nobody special. I'm nobody special. I'm just like you. I love fragrances. This is my standard answer in situations like this. I love fragrances just like you. A few more people watch me than watch you. That's the difference. That's it. For those of you not following Fragrance Fraternity, makes great content, by the way. Newer to the space. About close to a year now, I would say he's been doing content. Yeah, there's no reason for an ego in this space, I don't think. Because I mean, at the end of the day, as content creators, we're just giving our opinion, which is very diverse in this space. Because not everybody feels exactly the same from fragrance to fragrance. Some people align opinions, but
There's always differing opinions because it's an opinionated thing. There's nobody's right, nobody's wrong when it comes to what we smell and what we say we smell and how they perform. It's different from person to person. But I appreciate the kind words, man. I really do. I hope you have a great, great night and an awesome day at the Valentine's Day party tomorrow. I was your age. Last time. I was in really good shape. Then I hit 42 and my body said, no mas. Now I ride my mountain bike around like Mary Poppins. Not me. Okay. Not the same Robert. I was curious because he's a regular on the channel. I just don't know what his YouTube profile is. He might be here right now and might be saying, oh, that's me. I don't know. Hope everyone's well tonight. Killing this cardio at the gym. Hell yeah. I'm wearing Invictus Aqua. You go ahead with your bad self. Vintage Radio is a clone of Initio Paragon. See, I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know, E. Had no idea. I already follow. You work way harder than I do. Let's not forget that aspect. I appreciate it. I have the availability to do it, though. This is what I do. I'm blessed to be in this situation. And that's because of you guys. Nobody's watching. It doesn't matter, right? Weighing in as well. Wearing it first time today and got a compliment from my Uber driver and a stranger at the mall. I've never even heard of Jazeel fragrances. I'm not familiar with that. No one's ever mentioned them to me before. That is a strange thing to me. Is it on your skin? Because that's a bunch of tropical fruits and cardamom in the opening. I'm kind of surprised to hear Naxos. Kind of throwing me for a loop there. But I mean, if it smells like Naxos to you, it smells like Naxos to you. Need to get back in the gym. I love being in the gym. The training's the fun part. It's the diet every waking minute that's the hard part. It's the staying committed to the nutrition that's the hard part. I enjoy doing my morning cardio. I do an hour on an elliptical every morning, fasted, with just some caffeine, yohimbe, and L-tyrosine in my blood. That's it. That's my little morning concoction that I have to do for fasted cardio, and 24 ounces of water minimum. 24 ounces to a liter. Well, 20 ounces to a liter is what I'm told to do. I do 24 ounces. I kind of split the difference a little bit because the liter is 32 ounces. And yeah, I actually love, dude, because really I'm only like required to do 40 minutes. I choose to do an hour because I just enjoy it in the morning. It really gets my day going. I'm in my head. I'm able to just unplug. I don't stay on social media the whole time. I'm listening to my playlist and stuff like that and just kind of daydreaming and going on about my day, just kind of in my head, planning the day out, basically. So I love doing my morning cardio. I love doing it. And then I come home, eat my first meal, do a shorts video most days. Today I didn't. Watch Russell talk with my first meal. And then I go to the gym. I'm supposed to have 2 meals before I go to the gym. I can't eat 2 meals and like I don't want to wait. I'd have to go to the gym at like 1 or 2 o'clock. I don't want to go that late. Like today I had to go that late, but most of the time I go to the gym at like 9, 9:30, 10 at the latest Central. So, but I love it, man. That's the fun part's the training. Everybody can fall in love with training. It's the nutrition, the dedication to the nutrition. What state you live in? I forgot. Which state? My God. Yeah, I got to do either the bike or the elliptical. And I hate doing bike. I could do the treadmill if I really, really wanted to. But I'm supposed to burn 400 calories or 40 minutes on the elliptical. It's easier to get the calories done on the elliptical because I can do a 10, 11 calorie per minute pace. So doing 60 minutes, I burn a little over 600 calories. So I do more than I'm supposed to. Which she knows. I told her, if you're cool with it, I'm going to keep doing my hour because I switched to doing an hour while we were at the Rumble at the hotel gym. Some of the best stuff around. Agreed. That is very hot take, Seth. Yeah, definitely a hot take. I agree. Coco Loco smelling like Naxos. She ain't getting shit for Valentine's Day. That could have been springtime, summertime haul. Oh, well, priorities first. That stuff matters, man. I was doing curls 25 pounds last week. So I just couldn't do anymore. My arm was sore for a week. So you just complete failure. Yeah, I bet your shit was sore. Good for you, though. Good for you, seriously. UPS delivered Virtus Vanilla Oud earlier. Going to wear it tomorrow. Barry, I hope you enjoy it. Good diet is very expensive. I buy so much 96.4 ground beef and 97.3 ground turkey. You wouldn't believe. I buy the turkey by the 1 1/4 pound packs, and I buy the 96.4 ground beef by the 2¼ packs. And I go through them. Because my morning meal has ground beef, 2 whole eggs. So 140 grams of the lean beef, 2 whole eggs, which I eat egg laying's best. I eat the good eggs. Why the hell not? And trust me, there's a difference. When you crack open a cheap, like Great Value egg and you crack open an egg laying's best, look at those yolks. Vibrant color and everything. Anyways, 100 grams of blueberries, 40 grams of oats, 65 grams of spinach. About a teaspoon of olive oil is what I cook that spinach in. And then I use spray olive oil to coat the skillet for the eggs. Don't use butter. I'm not allowed to cook with butter at all. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt and a little bit of black peppercorn. Good salt, good pepper. And then the rest of the day, like the second meal I'm supposed to have, this is supposed to be my pre-workout meal, is 120 grams of jasmine rice, 170 grams of the 97.3 turkey, 5 grams of coconut oil, 80 grams of banana. My post-workout is supposed to be 2 scoops of whey isolate and 40 grams. Yeah, 40 grams of rice checks. And then the next couple of meals, 170 grams of ground turkey, 100 grams of jasmine rice, and that's it. And then my final meal, 140 grams of the ground beef again, 1 whole egg, 75 grams of greens. So I just do spinach again. And that's my final meal. And I have a feeling we're about to lose. One of those meals is about to lose its rice and get replaced with some greens. I think that's what's about to happen. She's going to take that rice away from one of those meals. It's fine. Got to start getting there, you know. I mean, we still got time, 4 months, technically 16 weeks, but almost like 15 and a half weeks, really. But getting there, definitely, it's not cheap. Between the supplements and the food and everything, and paying for the coach and paying for my NPC card and then paying for each class that I'm competing in, which those were $150 a piece. Those were $125 a piece. And the registration was $150. I paid almost $700 just to do this show. Just do one show. And my coach is a few $100 a month too. So it all adds up. It's very expensive. So my favorite is Spirit of King Zorak. It's a niche clone. It's high quality oils and materials used. I think it's 1-to-1. I think it's the same. That's why I don't have Oud Wood, because Oud Wood's phenomenal. But Zorak from Spirit of Kings is like, they nailed it. Totally nailed it. It's over $100 you're going to pay for it, but it's incredible. It's higher quality oils than Estee Lauder used for Tom Ford's fragrance. Yeah, for sure. Pretty cheap and good if done right. I know what kind of diet you doing, big dog. Yeah, for sure. It's a great club to be in, huh? Salmon and tuna is not cheap. Even chicken breast isn't cheap anymore. Nope. Because I could have chicken or shrimp or whitefish instead of the ground turkey for 2 of the meals. And I could have flank steak instead of the lean ground beef for those ground beef meals. But I just stick to what I like. I like ground turkey. I've been eating ground turkey for a couple of years every day now. So that's no big deal. And I always eat jasmine rice. My wife's half Filipino. She switched me to jasmine rice 15 years ago. And then the lean ground beef. Because technically, the meal plan is 93.7 ground beef and 99.1 ground turkey. But I like the 96.4 beef, the even leaner beef, 3% leaner. So with that 3%, I get to compensate 2% for the turkey, because the 99.1 turkey is kind of brutal. Doesn't taste good. The 98%, actually, yeah, it's 97.3. So instead of 99.1 for the turkey, I do 97.3. And instead of 93.7 for the beef, I do 96.4. So there's a compensation. It still comes out to actually a little bit less fat than what the meal plan is, just a little bit. But it's the right trade-off to get my preferred fat variables, lean meat to fat ratio for the food I eat. Oh yeah, absolutely it is. Cecile Zarokian would be a dream to work with, right? Who's with me on that? That'd be great. I love working with Claude. Claude totally gets me, and I would do a fragrance with him every time if I could, because he totally gets me. I love working with him. But if given the opportunity to potentially work with someone else just to see. Cecile Zarokian. I mean, that's first round draft pick right there. It's number 1 overall pick. I haven't tried Deja Vu. Unsolicited compliments, mass appeal, but not generic. Love it here. Love it here. Gotta say, we're planning on staying in the Panhandle long term. Don't think we're going to be making our way back to Texas. We definitely did not like Colorado. It was, well, we could always go back to Texas. Let's try the beach. We love it here. We love it here. It's going to be Pensacola, Milton, maybe Navarre area, or even here, Panama City Beach. Not necessarily Panama City side, but kind of from here on that way. We're going to end up somewhere around here as far as buying a house in the next probably 1.5 to 2 years. Wife's already looking at stuff, so that's the plan. Yeah, we love it here. Haven't decided yet. OG Strong with you. Aventus scent profile and Aqua scent profile. Options of Prodalum Intense, Strong with you. Blockade, Second Soul, and Profumo. I'd probably go with Stronger with you if it was me. Of those, probably go Strong with you personally. My wife loves the way it smells, and I'm a sucker for that scent profile. Latafa Kamakawa, beautiful fragrance. My groceries cost me what a normal family would spend for one. Preach. I spend a lot of money on food. Elliptical's nice because it doesn't hurt my knees. Stairmaster's better at making me sweat, but after a while it hurts my knees. Yeah, it's a lot more work on the Stairmaster. I don't mind the elliptical. I used to hate the elliptical. I used to hate doing 10 minutes on the elliptical. Now, first 5 minutes I do level 1, then I jump it up to level 2 till I get to the 30-minute mark, and I do level 3 for the second half of the hour for the final 30 minutes. Work up a good sweat, burn some good calories. Oh, yeah, my cholesterol is good. I get blood work all the time. That's why I got this bruise right now. Because this was the first time I let them take from this vein, and the shit bruised. Didn't hurt or nothing. She didn't, like, fuck up. Normally they do it right here inside the elbow. This is from, like, a week ago. It's still bruised. So I don't know how many of you have noticed that in pictures and shit, but I got that bruise going. It's almost gone now. Like, it was worse. It was, like, mustard yellow all the way in that area. It was pissing me off. So, like, it doesn't hurt. And she didn't fuck up. What the hell? Because that's the first time I've ever had them do this vein on the top, you know? Not doing that again, because I never bruise like that. First time in my life I've had somebody draw blood from me right there, and that's what happened. Yeah, I stay on top of my cholesterol. I take red yeast rice and CoQ10 and everything, and I eat very healthy. I have a very cholesterol-friendly lifestyle. Yeah, I don't have any cholesterol issues at all. My LDL's well under 100. My HDL's doing fine. It's in a healthy range. I'm good. Thank you for your concern. I never got around to trying it. I passed it up a ton of times in the rack store. Sand Oud, excellent choice. Excellent choice. That's a good fragrance. The saturated fats, the hefty it's not really good fats. It's not omega-3s and stuff like that. Whereas like these eggs, that's the high omega-3. The Eggland's best eggs. And then olive oil, high omega-3s. It's all good fatty acids. Then I take omega-3s. I take a complex of fish oils and stuff like that. I take in all good fats. The only, I guess, technically bad fat is the little bit of saturated fat that I get from the meat. And it's super lean beef. It's barely anything. So that's why no butter. So it's not good fats. So typically made with more synthetics. And then on top of that, it doesn't always have to be synthetics, but if it has a high level of versatility mixed with freshness and depth and density, that usually falls into what I consider a blue fragrance. So it's got a good level of freshness, but it's also got some depth to it. It doesn't just have to be an aquatic. Then it's an aquatic blue or potentially a light blue. Then you have a darker blue that have more dark elements, like a Ocean Noir from Michael Malone, for example. It's got this dark, smoky feel to it. Still a blue fragrance, still an aquatic. You know, not every blue fragrance has to be an aquatic. They're just a very aquatic blue, watery blue, a light blue, stuff like that. Lentils are great. These apples, chicken, egg sandwich, meat, cheese, but lentils, I'm good. I have a very specific meal plan that I pay the 2022 and 2023 Coach of the Year in Louisiana to make meal plans for me. So I appreciate your interest, and I do, but I'm gonna stick to what Lacey's got me doing, because she in Louisiana, she won Coach of the Year the last 2 years running for the most overall winners in all the different classes and categories on stage in the state of Louisiana. She's the number one prep coach in Louisiana. That's who I've got coaching me. Shout out to Lacey. She's great at what she does. She's an IFBB pro, 3-time cancer survivor. She just bought a blue C8 Corvette that is gorgeous. Shout out to Lacey. She's living a good life, and she's really, really good at what she does. So I appreciate you into the conversation and everything. But yeah, as far as like changing any nutrition recommendations, I'm paying a great coach for a reason, my man. It's better to have somebody that's really good at what they do coaching you along, you know. Could I do it on my own? Possibly, but being held accountable like this, worth the money. I love Jasmine. Clear whey isolate's the best thing to happen to supplements in years. I'll never go back to me. I feel bloated when I drink whey concentrate. Like I still got like 2/3 of a bag of Optimum Gold Standard Whey vanilla, and I don't want to touch it, which I have to do isolate while I'm on prep anyway. Redcon 1 isotope vanilla, by the way, is what I use. They did buy one, get one half on protein recently. Not too recently, but I bought four jugs while I was at it, 4 2-pound jugs, so I could be ahead of the game, because I only use 2 scoops a day for my post-workout. But yeah, whey isolate's the way to go. Especially now, look, if you're bulking, not the end of the world to go with concentrate, but you're going to bloat a little bit. Even the 99% lactose free with the digestive enzymes and everything. And I take pro and prebiotics every day of my life. Still get a little bit of bloat to it. We went to Aldi. I wasn't that impressed. We went to Aldi like a month ago, one of the local Aldis. And I was like, I've heard so many good things. Like, I don't really care to shop here. Late as fuck, y'all. Valentino Uomo Aqua. Born Roma Intense, or Coral Fantasy. And why? Coral Fantasy, because it just smells great. Spicy apple, a little earthy, and has a bit of an Ambroxan smell, even though they don't list it. It's phenomenal. It's my favorite Valentino fragrance. It's only bad when it's in the red, my man. I know. I feel like you're trying to teach me things I already know. Please don't do that. I appreciate you being here and hang out in the chat, but I'm not looking for any advice. We can have a conversation and just chop it up about it. But as far as like, no, you need to do this. No, this is this. I don't want to do that. Most people don't know what it takes. You're killing it. I'm trying, Kyler. I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. See, they didn't impress me. The wife liked it, though. She was cool with it, so I'm sure she'll want to go back. I don't even know what you're talking about. Chikun or twerky choice of greens. Chikun. I'm not familiar. Is that a vegetable that I'm just not familiar with? I may sound like a dumbass right now. I really don't know. Solid fragrance. Smells great. I've been through a bottle of it. I haven't barely touched my second bottle. And I get decent performance. 6 to 8 hour range longevity. Projects pretty well for about an hour and a half or so. Yeah, for sure. I buy a lot of my stuff from Walmart. I do. We get some stuff from Sam's Club too. See, I feel like Dunk's just here to troll. You might be in the wrong live chat, Duncan. It's not the troll spot, man. What's y'all's favorite chrome? That's a good question. That's tough because I really like the EDP, and the Parfum grew on me a lot, but I'm still an extreme and aqua guy. So it's really a toss-up at this point. They're all good. Not all of them, but the most recent few. It's tough, man. Gun to my head, I might have to say the Eau de Parfum. Small margin, by a small margin over the extreme. I really like the greens that it's got. Just got notifications. My Harmonis and my wife's Cali Discovery set will be here tomorrow, right on time. Hell yes, sir. I think I should grab Givenchy Gentleman's Society EDP or wait for the Parfum. Maybe hold on and wait to try the new one, but based on the notes, I don't think they're going to be the same. I would hope it would have some similarity to the first version, but I would Yeah, I would maybe wait if you're debating on just getting one. Maybe wait so you can try the new one. Throw a little spotlight on that silver play button award. I mean, I did a stream dedicated to it, my man. It's here in every single video. It's right there on full display. There's no reason to keep hammering it back like, hey, look, I got a silver play button. I appreciate that though, Barry. Yeah, I did a stream dedicated to it. The people for the most part. Yeah, not my scene. People aren't the nicest there. I'm more Southern hospitality guy. I'm used to that atmosphere, the Gulf Coast in general, and just wasn't really my scene. I didn't mind the weather. My wife hated the weather. I didn't mind it. Driving in the snow did suck. It was pretty. It sucked to drive in, especially when they'd salt the roads. I appreciate that, Dr. Beanstalk. You. I'm assuming you're the doctor that's recommending. Smooth saves the joints. Silent Rescue, really considering getting the entire sampler set. Day 3 is 2 for 2 with fragrances I enjoy. Difference between Bentley for Men and regular. Oh, I've got a video for you, sir. Type in TLTG Bentley for Men. Do me that favor. I have a battle video dedicated to that topic that I prefer you to watch than for me to try to give you the whole game of it right here and now. And if you don't mind. Anytime you guys are curious about a topic, TLTG, name of fragrance. TLTG, name of topic. I've got 2,700 plus videos here on YouTube, guys. I'm not saying I got a video on everything because I don't. There's tons of fragrances I haven't tried. But that I do have a dedicated video for. Better tell your wife, was it a Filipino woman, T King blood? Can you type that again to where it makes sense to me? Because that didn't make any sense to me. Okay, got a lot of offerings you'd probably like, but they're expensive. I don't know, as long as it's not crazy expensive, I'm open to checking them out. Yeah, Ross, I know you want to smell that ATH. I mean, I've been pulling it. I'm pulling it and sniffing it. No, I'm good on spraying it on skin right now. I don't want to layer anything right now because I'm not testing nothing right now. Strong With You is her favorite fragrance on me. She'll even spray it on herself, my wife too, especially the Intensely and the Absolutely. If I'm wearing it or if she catches me spraying it, she sprays it on her too because it'll remind her, ooh, I like that fragrance. My wife's the same way. Really more versatile than it may seem. Can do a lot more than just dates. I typically wear them during the day. My Filipino girlfriend got me going on jasmine rice, and I had to cut my portions down. It's starchy. I like the jasmine rice. I like how it tastes. I like the difference in texture to it from what she calls white people rice, which I do like my brown rice too. Like when I hit Chipotle, I get brown rice, which I haven't been doing much lately, obviously. Ooh, that is some good ones. Pancake mix banana. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Stay on the isolate proteins. Yeah, I have to for sure. Yep, check her out. Check her out. Her new car. Yeah, she's blue with the beige colored interior. It's a beautiful blue. Turkey greens. Yeah, I don't even know what he meant by that. I'm lost. I have no idea. Some good stuff. It's my first time wearing it, honestly. It is good stuff. I agree. It's one of my favorites. The original and the intense, like I said earlier, 1A and 1B is my favorite for men, Sarah. I have. It's very good. Sugary sweet oud is the way I like to describe that one. I'll probably wear Halfeti Black Rose, which I got a decan of. I wore it today. So it's going to be off the table for tomorrow because I'm going to want to switch it up. Chrome Extreme is nice. I'll try the one you said. Yeah, Chrome EDP. If you've ever tried Acqua di Gio Profondo Lights, it's kind of like that. It smells kind of like that. That doesn't run in the triple digits. Are you not in North America? Because Dior Homme Sport, you can get under $100 from discount, or 75 ml you can get for like $70. Not a troll. Florida has a bunch of mountain lions, swamp cats. See, I thought you were joking. And you're like, that's the best meat, mountain lions. I thought you were trolling, Dunk. It's like that doesn't even make any sense. Wrong chat if you want to stream, but I mean, wrong chat if you want to troll. But Florida has a bunch of mountain lions. Yeah, I was not familiar. I know we got a bunch of gators in certain areas. Good cheapies for hot, warm summer day out in the town with friends. Warm summer night out. For starters, and this is going to sound weird because I do think it's great in the summer and the evening, Spice Bomb Infrared Eau de Toilette. Boss the Scent Absolute. Not your typical recommendations for a summer night out, but they work. And then, now this might be a challenge for you. You got to like candied fragrances, but Making Sense Unaverage Patch. Smells like Sour Patch Kids. Sour candy that dries into creamy vanilla. And it's literally fun night out is exactly what the picture I paint for that scent profile. Maybe not for you. Not necessarily for everyone because it smells like candy and vanilla. But it's for those nights out, hitting Top Golf, going to eat wings and drink beer, watching a fight or something like that, bowling, shit like that. Just random casual night out doing something. That kind of scent. It's not the scene for us, man. It was not the scene for us. There's some good people I met too. Hell, Nathan lived down the street from me. Paragon Fragrances, we lived a minute from each other. There's some good people I've met that I did get around over there, and I loved my gym. It was always freaking packed, but I did love my gym. It was where all the military people went to. Retired, disabled, active duty. So it was cool to be around all of them. But I missed Vasa Fitness. It was a cool Vasa Fitness that I went to. Only thing was it was always packed. Middle of the day, 11 in the morning, 150 people. Blew my mind. I used to make a joke all the time. Everybody's a YouTuber, apparently. Nobody works. Everybody's a YouTuber like me. They can all be here at 11 o'clock on Tuesday to train. I made the joke in my vlog today because the gym was packed at 1 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's Tuesday at 1. The reason I come in the middle of the day is to not have to wait on equipment. It cracks me up, man. Bilbo's in the house. What's going on? Love Mountain Lion. Extremely late, but popping in to say hi. No worries, Jason. I mean, I just did a little over an hour and a half. I'm going to be shutting down here in just a little bit. I can tell you right now, it's spot on. No need for the video. I can tell you right here and now. Spot on. It's right here. Iris Man Intense. It is spot on, sir. Buy with confidence that you're getting the same scent profile. Wrench looks nice on you, Joel. I meant turkey and greens. Okay, because it did not make sense what you were saying at all. I was like, maybe it's some joke I'm missing. I don't know. Basmati, jasmine, and then brown rice for my family. I do like basmati rice too. Yeah, that's good stuff. Rave Now is on the way. I have it. Actually, that's tonight's video that I got to film. I got a Lattafa video that I'm doing it in collaboration with Fragrance Buy. It's coming out tomorrow. I got 4 of the 5 that I just got in that I've never tried, and Rave Now is one of them. And I've been asked about that one a ton of times. I'll be surfing your vids today. Mountain Lion Chitlins is the best. I'm lying. What are your favorite clones so far this year? I don't think I got any new clone releases for this year yet. All the newer stuff that I have is from 2023. I haven't gotten any 2024 releases just yet. I haven't had Gator in a long time, but I do like Gator. Gator is good. Meal prep for my family. Salmon and spinach noodles with sugar-free balsamic vinaigrette. Actually sounds delicious. My wife would love it. I don't like salmon, but she would totally love it. Spinach noodles and the sugar-free balsamic vinaigrette sounds good to me. Well, congratulations to Trill Noel. Stopping by live on Break at Work. We're in Ultramail today. Trying to be more active with the TLTG family. Well, Diego, we sure appreciate you, man. We're about to shut this down. On me, it falls into that 6 to 8 hour range and, average kind of stuff. Nothing crazy strong, but strong enough for a good hour and a half or so. And then it calms down to typical moderate to mild kind of CI. A little light whiff here and there. Nothing crazy. Strong enough. Jumping out the gym. So almost, I'm literally to the bottom. So I'm gonna shut it down on this one. I got home to Hawaii, and there's a venison eradication. There's so many. So now lean Bambi is normal protein. Hey, venison's good stuff, man. Very, very good stuff. So on that note, we'll go ahead and shut it down. We did a little over an hour and a half. I appreciate you guys coming hang out with me and spend a little time, crack some jokes, talk some fragrance, some fitness, and nutrition, and all that random stuff. And I appreciate you guys. Seriously, I had a good time. I hope a lot of you that hung out here for most of the time had a good time as well. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday and then again on Friday, the normal schedule. Times might be a little different from what they used to be, but because now that I'm at the gym twice a day, typically I've been streaming a little bit later than 3 o'clock Central. Hence today and yesterday we're at 5 Central. So we'll see. But we'll be back on Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow's a Lattafa top 5 video. I won't say the exact topic to it, but just know Rave Now is one of the fragrances. So anybody that wanted to hear my thoughts on that, I'll be recording my thoughts here in just a little while. So I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Check out today's comparison from Intense Red Tobacco versus the original if you haven't yet. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the video and again on Thursday in the live stream. Have a good one.